tongue and groove flooring we made for the carriage house last year. We pulled them apart, maybe for various reasons that weren't good for flooring, but we knew we were going to be making cabinets. So I store all my pieces, and what we're doing today right now is we're sizing down these boards, because this is all the size I need. So I don't care that the board was warped. We're gonna go inside right now. We're gonna straighten up all these edges. We're gonna plane them, cut them to size, plane them again, and this material is gonna be 100% ready to glue together to make your kitchen cabinets. So for us, it's pretty simple, guys. Pull the stack up, I set myself up a jig, and we just bang out pieces. But that's really the simplicity of getting to use all of the wood. Maybe you didn't use it for exactly what you thought you cut it for. A year later, you got new projects, guys. You know how that is. I get a honey-do list every day. So really, we've showed you this before, but we're gonna show you a method that Jason and I use to make this operation really, really fast. As I'm gonna actually straighten the board, sending him to him. He's actually gonna be putting the one side in the planer, sending the board back to me. So neither one of us have to move from the sides that we have here. I'm gonna take those boards, stack them aside. We're gonna run the whole bunch. Then I'm gonna start to size it. When I do the sizing, goes back to Jay, flips it over, planes the last side. This stuff's ready to go. It's really that quick. I mean, I know if you're working alone, you're gonna have to run back and forth and back and forth. But for me and Jay, we just hammer right through this. So just in case anybody's watching, I don't know. We can't hear very much when the machines are running. So if there are any questions about anything, just ask. And when we're finished running these machines, we'll try to answer everything or anything if there is anybody out there. So let's get to running some boards, Jay.
Let's fire it up.
Now we haven't, we might have to re-gauge this. We'll know when the first board comes through.
Nate, we're on Wi-Fi right now. Okay, thanks. That's good to know. Thanks, Nate. Yeah, probably outside. The Wi-Fi falls off real fast here, so it's probably on cell before, and now it's on Wi-Fi. I don't know if you can hear me. Machines are running. A little warm.
So guys, I know with the closed caption, it was picking us up on the machinery if we happen to be saying something as I'm going along. But right now, we're gonna just cut, make the first edge straight. You can see right here, you can't glue these boards together. We're gonna make that so it's gluable. You ready, Jay?
Do it.
I'm trying to cut the least amount of material. Down a little bit. Turn the feet on for you, buddy. There you go.
Okay, crank it down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Good.
Looks nice, Jay. So the planer's set. So as that board comes back to me, this side is completely finished. We're gonna size it. Boom. Do this side, board's done.
That one didn't make it all the way down.
Okay, buddy.
Start to happen fast.
Okay.
Moving fast.
Moving fast. I love this process, right? My machine's running quicker than yours.
That's good.
That one's gonna be coming back. That's all right. We made it. Good. We're almost out, Jay.
Check that one. Yeah, Nate, we get a nice straight edge on this thing when it comes through here. And that helps us reset for the actual end sizing.
Well, I'm going to be looking to start sizing the material. What do I got? Got anybody up there?
Yeah, let's go take a look. See
I'll
if
stop.
anyone's here.
If we want to stop, and then what? If they have questions, I'll stop.
Thanks, Nate. Nate?
No?
No questions. Nate was asking about the, so this will have one good perfect edge. Sorry, we can't hear. He said the microphones are working really well.
Well, yeah.
We're good. Yeah, he said this will have one perfect edge and one planed edge. Well, that's this
That's
round.
exactly right.
Yeah.
So instead of we're doing this two-step process really in one, and it's less walking. You see Jay's working his side, I'm working my side, and the machines are just feeding, you know, both of us. I mean, we whipped through half of the stack that we have to do today. I figured I would show you the size. We'll regauge the planer right here.
Nate, there are no days off for two guys, really. You know that.
What did he
They
say?
said a day off for two guys.
It's a Sunday, day off. We need to build some cabinets, my friend. Trying to get the timber framing. We got a lot of shop work going on here, a lot. So the majority of my wood was beautiful here. I'm surprised we didn't use it in the first round. But this is 3-year-old cut wood at this point, 2.5-year-old. Everything's almost 5 inches. So we're gonna just do the exact same thing in reverse, but now the pieces are gonna come through, all sized exactly the same, all squared, all jointed, ready to glue.
Let's do it. Nate, you got to come down and play on some of this, man. Bring some of that really good maple syrup.
Check and make sure the vacuum is running. So here we go, Jay. How quick can we get the materials? And how little bit of weight we want. You see. So he's bringing back the last side right now. It happens. My machine cuts just a little bit faster than we complain. I caught that on my laser, that it wasn't going to fit. So he'll go in the next smaller pile.
Pretty nice, though.
And then there you are, friend. You couldn't get that from Home Depot. Look, perfectly jointed, squared, all from your own tree. All from your own tree, guys. Believe it or not, you cut the tree down, you want to get to the project, and before you know it, time goes on, and your wood's dry. Slightly under, Jay. Making sure my cut edge is against my fence. Look, there went too quick, and I cut off the good edge, so he's got to go back. Just wasted material. Checking my edge now. Listen, guys, it happens all the time. Okay, the next set of material I have is being cut down to 4, so I'm just re-gauging right there. I'll take 4.5. If I can get it, I'm taking it. We're gluing these panels together, so all we're looking to do is to make real oak, let's call it plywood, not plywood, these solid oak cabinets. My laser tells me the piece is going to fit or not. big vacuum off a little quick. There we go. So there you go. A few minutes for us. We've actually, we've sized all our boards. If you want to see what we're going to do now, everything is perfectly the same thickness. We just planed it all together, all at once. We weren't changing the guides up and down. That's how that's going to glue together.
Beautiful.
And we're going to make our cabinets. Believe it or not, that's almost 3 cabinets. I have a couple more pieces outside to do. We have 3 full cabinets to build. That's it. We're going to glue them together. We're going to make the panels we need instead of cutting plywood. Use your own wood. That's my whole thing, is using your own stuff. If you have your saws, you might not have this. You could do this on a table saw. When you're with your buddy, though, you see we're trying to show you that you could work efficiently, where one guy's over there in the corner drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette. He could actually be helping you, and it makes this process really easy. Now, we showed you on small boards. We're not going to take you through a whole demonstration of going through that giant pile, because Jay and I are actually going to be here all day doing that. Bigger pieces, going to take a little bit longer. I showed you before with the poplar, and I'm using my laser, and we're going to do the same exact process. Get our boards ready to be used. Finished material, my friends. You own a sawmill. How much money is that worth?
That's a lot.
I'll tell you what, you go on Amazon right now, it's going to cost you $50 for that piece. I don't know.
I'll pay you
50
20.
bucks a minute, I'll take it.
Nate wants to know, Bissell Maple Farm. The ripsaw doesn't have a fence, correct? Dan lines it up manually.
No,
Well,
come on over here.
yeah.
The ripsaw has a fence, but I only use the fence when we're actually sizing the last of the boards here. Then I'm using the fence. You can actually see my laser running right down where my cut is going to be. So let's say I know my board's like this. I might be able to get it to the next size. If I see it like that, I know it's not going to work. But manually, in the beginning, when we're sizing the boards, I do not use the fence. All I'm doing, my friends, is I'm putting my piece in. Wherever this laser is pointing right here, that's where it'll be cut straight. So you might be wanting, this is a beautiful piece, so there's nothing to cut out of it. Normally you might have knots, you might have some issues and some other things, maybe some rot, some holes, some things that you don't want, depending on the boards you're trying to make. So yes, it's a manual guide, takes a little practicing to get used to. Once you do, it's just simple, simple, simple. I mean, this is a table saw. I know you could do some other things on a table saw that you can't do with this. We process a lot of wood. I process more wood like this than I use my table saw for. That's why I have a really rinky-dink table saw, to be honest with you. And I don't even really have a plan of buying another one. So, I mean, you could do that. Yes, I have a nice big planer. You can use, where's Dad's DeWalt? That works just fine. Sometimes we just do it for fun.
That thing works really good.
It works really good. Everybody has one of these.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody has a planer, everybody's got one of these. Not that many guys have this, but a lot of guys do have much bigger planers, and they're processing wood. As you can see, I've got several different options for me to use, and I use them all for different things. And this one is all for our finished material, our cabinets, our flooring. I like the 3/4 inch wood minus with this machine. You start getting any bigger, I go to the big green because he just rips through it. So it's very, very, very good for us for 3/4 material down, 1 inch material down. You can do bigger. I do a lot of oak. The oak is super heavy. You just need a heavier duty machine if you're going really thick. But this process is what most people are gonna do. You're gonna buy or make 1 inch boards. That's a way that you can glue them together. We're gonna have a whole video on actually how we assemble and put our cabinets together, how I glue them, how we plane them after. I mean, pretty much the whole kit and caboodle. So,
Right. Nate, yes, two guys do have the ultimate dude playground. Dude and dudettes even, but we just, But
We don't get, I say with the dudettes, I say guys a lot, fellas a lot. I wish we had more women subscribers, but in the 40 years of me doing this, unfortunately, I work mostly with men.
But it is the dude playground.
This is, yeah, this is my man cave.
Yep.
I don't have one with a TV and stuff. I don't even have time to watch my own videos. So
Well, we do have a big TV to put up in the other shop, though, too. That's second man cave, right? So,
the second shop, you got to be able to view. So, yeah, as this place grows, trust me, the shops are growing with it. Every building I put up already turns into something else for a shop. My wife is wondering when the heck she's going to move indoors, but I'm going to keep building stuff. She loves it. Jay loves it, as long as we make it.
all right.
But everything here, guys, your sawmill, our wood. I know if you don't have that, you can go to the store and buy it. This is just how we process everything that we have, from live trees to actually finished cabinets.
Devin Landers, definitely going to have to get a shopping list from you guys on what tools I should buy. Slowly but surely building my inventory up on wood machines. Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Devin, I believe, tell me if I'm wrong, Devin, I was talking to you the other day, and you're from Knoxville, if I'm not mistaken, and you were looking for a timber frame class.
What's that?
And you were,
Knoxville, that's close.
that's very close.
He said, yes, sir. That's Devin.
That's Devin. Well, Devin, somewhere along the line, we actually got a busy month next month of doing nothing because actually we're on vacation. That's why I told you in the beginning of the year. You're close enough. You could see, my friend, we timber frame, we make finished products, we do everything that you can to finish a house. And you being so close would be awesome. Stop by. We'll get you to work on something.
And tool talk. Do some tool talk.
Do some timber tool talk.
That's right.
So any questions, my friends? I know we've showed this process a lot, but until Jay and I get all of this stuff done and installed, we're not going to be timber framing anything.
I know, we got some work to do.
We got work to do.
Yeah, cool, Devin. Devin's got the 130 max and 30 acres, so we'll be right up to grab some trees, Devin. So you just, I mean, not that we don't have enough, but you can never have too many trees.
That's good. I know, I don't know exactly where you're at of your plot of land, but I know the trees around here are awesome, my friend. And the last house that we built, the carriage house down there, it was 100 trees, taken all of less than, it was an acre and a half. Every one of them a chestnut oak too. So you'd be surprised the groves you get into. 30 years you could be cutting wood until you're as old as me.
Yeah, I'm still shocked with all that we built that you go around and drive around. It doesn't even look like anything's really been taken.
No, the last batch we took kind of off the little grid there, but it doesn't affect anything. We have so many trees here that I need to get them down. I got so many dead standing trees. If I went around, I'd have enough to build a house.
Exactly. This is just a bit right here, just the yard. I mean, this is
the yard.
This is a tiny, tiny bit of what we got laying around. Very cool.
Buddy, we'll see you. Devin, keep with us. I'm glad you're with us this morning, my friend. I was going to Facebook you because I thought you commented on my YouTube. And I did want to get to you about those jigs and stuff like that, or any questions you have. So, buddy, at any time, you can message me. I'll do my best to get back to you.
Awesome, Dan. Hey, thanks everybody for checking in. We really appreciate it. Let us know, drop a comment, let us know how you like the lives. We'll probably keep running these from time to time because we have so much to do. Peace,
and we've
Nate.
been,
Thanks for always checking in, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you, guys.
Two guys.
We'll
Out.
get better at this.